Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lyubov Ruchenskaya. I am an ambassador of agility in Colgate Palmolive globally since 2019, and I'm very passionate about challenging the status quo by applying mathematical modeling, data science, AI to transform the business and unlock the growth. I'm very delighted to be the part of this event and to talk about agility, research transformation, and future changes in today's reality. Everyone started talking about agility 2-3 years ago, and it became a buzzword in research in 2019. So let's start from its definition. Agility means an ability to move with the quick, easy grace and also having a quick, resourceful, and adaptable character. It's a combination of an agile behavior and an agile mind. So when it comes to the inside work, agility is about merging agile methods and agile mindset to transform the way we work. Agility doesn't equal agile methods. We would not succeed, of course, fast, not having the right tools in place to stay connected with people and seek their feedback. However, power of tools without human factors is very limited. Technology was the starting point for agility. 2018, a little bit of history. 2018 changed the research industry as an unbelievable number of new agile vendors and tools appeared on the market that provoked experimentation, piloting, unique methodologies. So this was the year of experimentation for many big companies. 2019 strengthened the position of other brands across the globe. Previously ignored private labels started to affect the business rapidly. Many startups appeared on the market and start demonstrating innovation excellence that gave birth the new terms in the industry: entrepreneurial mindset, operating in a startup mode, jobs to be done, design thinking, commercial innovation, and many others. 2020 is a remarkable, not forgettable year we are still in, when our world is experiencing a situation unknown in our lifetime. Agility became a necessity, an essential part of our lives today. We all learned this year how to be agile and adapt quickly to the fast-changing external factors. So agile methods market is experiencing ongoing development driven by external factors and by healthy competition between well-established businesses and agile startups driven by the technology. It's an interesting dynamic on the market we can see. At first, agile tools were data providers, mostly with do-it-yourself solutions and limited diagnostics and analysis, no consultancy. But it opened up lots of opportunities for the businesses: speed, low cost, access to specific populations, facilitating co-creation with people online. At the same time, it brought many challenges we were coping with: approval processes, limited coverage, the most important, questionable quality, data security, complexity, and time on the side of the client. These challenges forces and incites people at both sides to clarify new guidelines, create templates, qualify standards, and as a result, previously well-known agile vendors started to strengthen their weak zones and more look alike traditional companies with more solid analysis, high quality of the provided data behind. What happened with traditional companies? They started integrating new tech solutions, increased the quality of analysis and consultancy. That in the end created a very healthy competition between two groups of companies, which one day would be merged in one group. Competition creates the best-in-class products and services. So I'm looking forward to see new tools, new techniques, and best-in-class practices during today and tomorrow at the scope of this conference. So let's return back to agility. Agility is the ability to change, adaptability. Agility was transforming the way we work together in Colgate Palmolive. Agility could not happen without external influence of technology, small business empowerment and growth, and of course, worldwide economic crisis and turbulence. The question we can try to answer together today: how the meaning of agility will be changing at the time of pandemic and after. Is agility the right term to talk about innovation in 2020, 2021, and the years ahead? So just a reminder, 2020 is the year of the chaos, and 2021 is the year of uncertainty that is hard to be prepared for. So what unites all these companies? Disney, CNN, InTV, Apple, Gillette, and many others. All of them were found during periods of chaos and economic recession. That gives us hope. And actually, we can conclude that chaos and uncertainty is the best environment for successful innovation. And I can prove it with several facts. So first of all, big organizations are in the trap of taking the decisions that worked in the past. And McKinsey published in one of the articles that 84 global executives acknowledged that innovation is extremely important to their growth strategies, but 94 were unsatisfied with their own innovation performance. And it's driven by the fact that companies, when they're growing, the processes is growing, the more people became involved in the process, and decision-making process is slowed down, and it's very hard really to disrupt, because we need to start breaking the rules. We need to pivot from the past, and this is the way how innovation works. I would like to show you a very quick video.
Dad, want to look at this?
Tomato and basil, crushed tomato and basil, diced tomato and basil, crushed tomato and fresh basil, whole tomato and basil, Italian tomato and basil, basil tomato and basil.
Puree tomato.
Dad! Whoa! Where have you been?
Don't waste your life in the sauce aisle. Unlike other supermarkets, Aldi only stocks the best, so you save time and money. That's good different.
I'm in love with this campaign, and this was a campaign from Aldi, and I think that it's straight to the point that every time we innovate during our internal processes, we bring another line extension. So it's very hard to really break through. And at time of chaos, we are taken out from our comfort zone, and we are forced to start thinking about incremental opportunities. So it's a great environment, especially for insights people, because everyone acknowledged that people needs to be in the center of innovation process, because we don't know what they want, and people needs changed by the minute. It's very hard to predict. So the only way to innovate during chaos and time of uncertainty is to innovate with people. So it's the time to transform insight function, to prove, to be the strong business advisors, to sustain and drive the business growth and support people with the right products, services, uplifting communication, to make their life better. So this is the time of insights people. This is the time when we can make our role more important. And I'm very excited about that. So how to do that? This is the great question to ask. And the good news, innovation is not a luck, it's a science, and we can learn how to innovate effectively. And you can ask me what type of science you're talking about. And the answer is pretty easy and clear, that it lies in understanding the technology better and going deeper with AI, machine learning, and data collection. And why it is important? Not because everyone talks about it, but we're living at the time when everyone is overloaded with the information. And a simple example I can give you: check how many pictures you have at your mobile phone. Do you know how many of them do you have? And maybe you share this content with your partner or with your best friend. We're generating content on a daily basis. And in a minute, across the globe, lots of pictures are created, lots of content, lots of posts and everything. And it's very hard to process this amount of information. So we need AI. And I can give you even more precise example from the research industry. In 2020, everyone started analyzing consumers' behavior because it was the hot topic, and share free reports, tips how to work at home, analyze more and go deep and collect insights. So there is overdose of information. There is no structure how to distill insights from it and provide relevant, targeted insights to the right people. We need to have an instrument to track and be on top of the key people's needs and industry trends across all touch points. And it will take some time when machine learning, AI, and data science would be fully adopted by the industry. Another thing is behavioral economics. It plays an important role in research, in qualitative research, exploratory work, foundational. And I would like to share the quote I read recently in the book Competing Against Luck. If you don't know how to ask the right question, you will discover nothing. So if company doesn't understand why its customers might choose to hire its product in certain circumstances and why she might choose something else in others, it's the data about these consumers, where she goes, what he or she does, what does she buy, and etc. is unlikely to help any new successful innovation. So the secret question to ask yourself before the launch: what job did you hire that product to do? And we also need to have the right processes to facilitate innovation and to bring creativity. I'm a big fan of Jeremy Gucci, the CEO and founder of Trend Hunter, who recently published a book, Exploding Chaos, that I guess very important and crucial to read everyone today. So the approach he is advising, we also applied in many projects, successful projects in Colgate Palmolive. And the formula is very easy, and you can adjust it to your specific business needs. First of all, apply open source leadership in gathering new ideas, looking at the problem from a completely unique angle by partnering with new vendors and bringing new talents. At second step, keep the people in the center of innovation process and prototype with people. Don't ask people what they want, because they don't know. In opposite, propose them solution, listen to their feedback, adopt the innovation, and repeat the process. And finally, it's very important at the time of overdose of information and multiple products. We saw in this campaign, the guy was struggling to choose one single product. It took him the whole life. So it's a little bit ironic, but still, we need to communicate about our innovations to the right people for whom we targeted this innovation using the right touch points. Developing culture of successful innovation is very crucial as well, and it touches processes, people, speed, and decision making. What results we have achieved with Colgate? We have maximized the budget, we have accelerated the pace, and we created the culture of constant learning, understanding why behind the numbers, and building the network and culture of operating like a startup. Start small, learn, pivot, and repeat. I would like to share with you several case studies, and I would like to start with Colgate Smile for Good toothpaste. We have developed the first Colgate recyclable tube. We embraced transparency with this launch. The product was certified with EcoCert, vegan associations. The idea was prototyped with people and experts in 2 hours. We didn't ask people what they want. We checked with them our hypotheses and our solutions and make them comment, and we were open to their feedback and we adjusted accordingly. This was the time we used only agile tools. This is one of the examples we allowed ourselves to go faster and to adjust internal processes and to involve all stakeholders and talents from the beginning. It was operating in a startup mode with full commitment and readiness to fail fast. That's usually very hard to be prepared for. The product was developed and hit the market in 6 months. This brand influenced Colgate brand perception as the brand that is taking care about the planet. And I'm very proud of this novelty. The next one is a TV campaign, Colgate Max White Smile On. The conversation around beauty was changing and diversifying 3 years ago, and it keeps changing and it keeps diversifying. Beauty was no longer limited to the young female. So our campaign we had before were losing relevance. So Max White connected with the millions of people through this campaign, all ages, genders, and looks, through a powerful message: your smile can rock the world. An inclusive, empowering affirmation for everyone to see Max White in a new way. I'm proud and honored to share with you now.
Gonna hit you like an earthquake. Gonna dance,
I hope you were dancing with me. So I would like to tell you about how we reached such a successful result. We unlocked growth by being people-centric. At first step, through cultural analysis and consumer research, we identified a killer insight. Then we co-created territories with people to understand what matters to them most. Finally, we found 3 knockout ambassadors whose contagious confidence and captivating smiles brought magic to the campaign. We partnered with influencers to invite people to rock their own world with their unique white smile and with their unique style as well, making everyone part of this campaign and this journey. For the first time, the brand encouraged and celebrated people who rock their world, no matter how they look, who they are, what they are doing, with a beautiful smile. And it worked beautifully. Campaign reached tremendous results and drove sales uplift. And I think the most importantly, it created a movement and it gave an uplifting message and support people, especially Gen Z, who needs this boost of confidence. So what do we need to do to secure our place at the table with management tomorrow? And I think that I would repeat things that I have already mentioned during this presentation. We need technologically advanced speedy solution that allows us instantly connect with people to get answers for open questions in hours, not days. And many tools are giving these possibilities, but we need to keep working on quality improvement of the data. We need to catch people in the moment of truth, when they shop online, use products, watch TV, immersing ourselves in the context of their problem and ask system 1 questions, mastering answering questions. Data providers are flow interest today. We need talents capable to connect the dots in the context of information overdose or lack of facts, discovering insights in a dialogue, and tell a story to convince stakeholders to take the right decision. We need to be authentic as well and start elevating our values to ensure that everything we do has an impact for the society and not only our profits. This is the time when connections become more meaningful between people, customers, employees. The hot topic, of course, will remain around data science, mathematical modeling, AI, digital personalization, neuroscience, ethical living. So three success factors. First of all, learn changing consumers' behavior and needs daily to address with short-term innovation, activation, and communication, aim to support people in their difficult period of time. Stay connected with people daily. Secondly, create battlefields for your brand. Enter white spaces. It's no longer about asking consumers what they want. It's all about innovating and creating incremental categories and products. Entrepreneurial, constant experimentation, being humble, and break from the past will help to reinvent what people want and create revolutionary ideas. And finally, have a clear vision where your company can make an impact and care about people. Choose the battle to win. So finally, I would like to finish with an inspirational message from Jeremy. Be open to possibilities, be curious, be insatiable, be willing to break rules of ordinary. Let's be excited together to be innovators during the hardest and probably the most memorable period of human history. Thank you so much for your attention.